Hey guys, welcome back to the show. It's time for another 5 Minute Friday. Man, I love doing these. They're short. This is a huge time saver for me and for you, more importantly. Okay, today we're going to talk about the danger of comparing yourselves to other people. This is really important, all right, because a lot of you do this. I've done this. And I want to talk to you about number one, why it's dangerous, and then some healthy ways to spin this, right? Because a lot of you who are comparing yourselves to other people who are at a different spot than you are at right now, it can be super dangerous because that can prevent you from doing anything, period, right? That can lead to low self-esteem and resentment and mess with your happiness and your mental health. You don't want that. So I want you to start thinking about comparing yourself to others and look at it in a healthier way and use it as motivation. I'm going to give you an example of what I did when I walked into a real estate mastermind about 5 years ago. Okay. I was brand new. I was green. I didn't know anything. I was nervous. I was comparing myself to others. I was doubting myself, but I was also very confident at the same time. And I started to do that a little bit. I was like, oh, this person is doing deals. This person's doing deals. Well, rather than say, okay, well, they're way ahead of me and feeling sorry for myself, I looked at it as, okay, these are the people that I'm going to compete with in a friendly way. And I'm not trying to like stomp them into the ground. And I just basically looked at them, okay, what are they doing? I interviewed every single one of those people. What are they doing? And how can I emulate that? So when you're comparing yourselves to people, and a lot of you will compare yourselves to people that are on social media, maybe in the same niche that you're in if you're in business or just in your daily in your personal life, rather than be jealous of them or resent them or use it as a reason to not do anything, ask them what they're doing. Like, how did you get to where you are? And trust me, people love talking about themselves. So you ask them that question, they'll tell you. Okay. So use it in a healthier way and understand too that you don't know what they were doing before they got to where they are. You're just looking at them in the present moment. They were once at zero, they were once at step one. You're at step one now, they're at step seven. You're not going to get to step seven overnight. So ask them how they got to step seven, right? And on their way to step 10. Now, here's something that people did in my mastermind, because in my real estate mastermind, I became one of the top performers, right? I did the most deals. I was breaking records. And I'm not saying this to brag, I'm just telling you the reality of it. And here's what people started to say. Here's what people said. Well, Brian's a natural. He had a sales background. Like, they just compared themselves to me and they compared themselves to other people. Why is Brian doing it and I'm not able to do it? But all of them were just looking at Brian in the present moment. The present moment. That's all they looked at. They did not know what I had been doing 5 years. For 5 years, the struggles, or even longer than that, the struggles that I had, the stuff that I've been trying, the mindset and self development work that I've been doing for 5 years before I stepped foot into that mastermind that nobody knew about. They just saw the present version of me. And that's exactly what you're doing when you're comparing yourselves to other people who are successful. You are just looking at the present version of them. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what their step zero look like. You have no clue. You're comparing the wrong thing, apples to oranges completely. You're at step one. Focus on step one. And here's what I want you to do, because this is going to help you. I promise you this is going to help you. And then we're going to wrap up the episode. When you are starting out on a new venture and you start with that comparison, okay, because I encourage you to do that. Look at somebody who's done it, who's where you are, who's where you want to be. They're there right now, the present person. Look at them and copy what they're doing. Now put your own spin on it, but don't reinvent the wheel. Then shut that off, put your damn head down and focus and deliver whatever it is that you're doing. Do what you're doing. If you're starting a social media account, deliver the message consistently. Block out the noise. Stop looking at that other person. If you're in the real estate business, you're comparing yourselves to others, stop it. Focus on what you do. Put your head down, do the work, don't even look. And I promise you, in a short amount of time, you will see big results. That's it for the episode. I'll see you on the next one. Make it a great day.